do your cooking show from your kitchen. You put the light camera and you cook food. Trust me. I know you have a lot of things to do, but from time to time, do your Monday quality talks while you are cooking something. And you're gonna see that you're gonna kill everything.
I
You're gonna
agree with
find
you.
why
The issue,
I know the
this
issue.
is not the problem. Is not a question of not wanting to do these things. It's just it's sometimes having the 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 technical aspect of things
Sure.
in order. So, for
Hmm.
example, if I want to do the Monday quality talks from my kitchen live cooking, it's possible. But then it
You need
means
to
I need
laptop,
I need my
camera.
laptop downstairs. I need to
Uh-huh.
plug the camera in a certain way. It's not
Yeah.
impossible to do. It's
Nah.
just that it's a bit of a production, and it's a bit of a production that requires me to move things around. And as you know, man, it's not, and it's not an excuse, but it's just an explanation as to why my head, I just didn't have the space in my head to do it yet because I'm just like, well, it's not. I mean, that's exactly what we were talking about with Sergio when he came to the house on Saturday because
Hmm.
we were like, I was like, oh, I want to cook, and exactly to the point you was just speaking, I was like, I want to do this cooking thing where every once in a while I just cook and I invite Keisha or some other friends over and just we just you
You
know
talk while you,
we
yeah,
talk
you
while I'm cooking, and then we just having these conversations,
from
and
the kitchen.
we interacting with people watching. That's exactly what I want to do, and that's exactly something where I'm going forward towards by the summer. Hopefully, where we're going to be possibly even doing a full on barbecue outside, and
Yeah.
having this camera thing going on.
Live from the barbecue.
But the thing is that, um, yeah, Krista, of course you relate triple.
Voila. Voila. I'm telling you.
That's it. But the thing is that it's always the same question. It's like, okay, and that's why I need to find a way where it's production wise it's not too complicated to do. I have actually ordered a 50 meters cable, Ethernet cable, Amazon, so that I can actually extend it all the way to outside, etc. So as long as I have these things in order in place, then it's probably more feasible. But it's
It's
it's a lot. It's a lot on top of everything else that I have had to handle. So only
yeah.
now am I starting to like. Look, I could have done the show 3, 4, 5 Mondays ago, but I
Mm.
just obviously
Need the headspace.
wasn't in this headspace to do it. Because you're like, okay, and then you're doubting yourself because you're like, okay, shit, man, you want to talk about stuff, but then, you got too much in your mind, you're tired. Man, I would go to sleep at freaking 8:30, 9 at night because I was just too exhausted.
Yeah.
So I think now I'm starting to come back to it, and
Mhm.
it's um, it's
You
something
know
that
the
we're
thing
going to
is
build,
this.
and it's something that we're going to do for sure.
You know, to me, you know, I'm a practical person. I'm a business person.
Hmm.
I wouldn't do a new show. What I would do would be
No, I'm not
either
trying. I'm not talking about doing a show. A new show. You're keeping the
either
same
either I
show.
would do quarantine grooves, live from the barbecue, or Monday quality talk from the barbecue. You cooking as you're speaking. You have two, three people. Everybody's standing. There's a camera, and we just hear talking. There's a microphone somewhere so we can hear everybody the way we did it in Dakar. And yeah, if you can have two cameras, all you need to do is two cameras, of course. Vraiment, la nourriture fait venir les goûts. And yeah, you bring some ladies as well, and some ladies are in the pool. Some of them are there in the back tanning, and you create. It's like a family of Will Smith summertime, and
No, but
it's like
that's definitely to the point you're making. That's definitely the objective. But the thing is that in order for us to be able to put that together, there's a
you
few
don't need
things
nothing.
obviously. Well, you
You
need
need
a
you
bit
need
of
the
technique.
sun.
You need a bit of
No,
technique. You
you need
need
the sun. You need to have cable long enough to have your machines on the table. You need your internet connection to be on point. You need maybe two iPhones,
yeah, two
two
or three
iPhones
iPhones.
as camera. Listen, you don't listen. iPhone, I got a lot of. So you
No, certainly the
camera,
idea is
listen,
get
camera one, camera two is up there. So it's not a question of it's just a question of let's do it. You see what I mean? You just decide to do it. You don't
yeah.
have to do it every week. The day you decide to do it, you say, okay, we're gonna put some music, or
Hmm.
maybe not, or we can just gonna be there, talk from the barbecue, enjoying, talking about things. I'm gonna
Hmm.
cook something. There's gonna be a lot of smoke. We're gonna put the camera in maybe two angles, and we're gonna have conversations. We're gonna have people, and those people are gonna be here, and it's not gonna be like just like now. When we started filming this, when we started this live stream, we didn't
Hmm.
have a subject at all. We just started talking,
Yeah.
and this was the subject.
Because
So
we always got things to talk about. So I was like, okay, I know that even
exactly.
though I don't, because this is the
So
thing, and it's to the point.
imagine you
Obviously,
had
I had a lot of things to talk about today, but then I was like, man, I'm tired. My mind is not, let's just vibe it up,
yeah.
which is something that we only us could do because we know each other enough to just know that we can pick up on any conversation and make a whole,
I've seen his asshole from inside. It's pink.
the guy. LTFMB, long lead from the back.
Put some put some guns in the chat.
Okay, well, say no more. I
I think it's
mean,
a great idea. Live
it's
barbecue.
live the
You know,
barbecue, the cooking. I want to start doing the show more, like but it's just, bro, you gotta understand, man. Like the house, man. You haven't seen the house since I moved all the stuff from my mother here. It's just too much, and so my mind is just like clustered. I'm like, okay, how do I organize these things? How do because, and I also
you're
don't want
gonna
something
have
that's
to
like heavy to move. I need things. I need to be super freaking efficient with everything because otherwise, I know it's gonna do my fucking head
at a
in.
point. We're gonna have to have the conversation about your house and about the cleanup when
No, but the
you.
things that, well, that's another conversation we
I
we
know,
can't really have here. But
I know.
but until my siblings come and they do, then yeah. But obviously, yeah, this without a doubt. And the truth is that the moment things get more aligned and I upgrade the crib or upgrade to another crib, then that's going to be another conversation. But for now, this is great.
But
We just have to do is
but
what we
you
have.
have
It's not
nothing
a problem
outside,
of not
right?
having, huh?
There's nothing outside.
What do you mean?
I mean, outside, there's nothing on the garden.
No, no, no. I have to.
Garden.
I'm actually. I'm just getting. I'm gonna get new furniture for the summer. I'm tired of the
Okay, so
furniture that we have. I'm getting
there
new
you go.
furniture for this summer.
So
Yeah.
barbecue camera, and maybe some music in the back. We put our music. We play our music, barbecue camera, and then maybe pool camera or this, and then it's just like a reality show, and you just
That's
stay
the
like
point. That's exactly
for
the idea.
live for 3 4 hours, not doing anything special, playing music, talking, having conversations, and from time to time just playing music and just your
Hmm.
music, and then and yeah, inviting people, maybe inviting and cooking for somebody important, like yeah, the usual suspect.
This is the point. It's exactly the point of the conversation, and that's why I had Sergio over to the crib on
Mhm.
Saturday. I was like, look, you know, I really want to put this together, but we're having this down, and you bring it from your perspective, which is complementing what was being said and what we had spoken about, you and I, for a long time. But you know, I think that
You know
right
that
now it is.
on my
Mhm.
show I'm gonna do the on my show I'm gonna do the like when I buy my house and I have my place, I'm gonna have a cigar show. I'm gonna have my cigar.
Milliardaire, comment ça va? Bienvenue, sois le
Milliardaire.
bienvenu.
I'm gonna have my cigar show, and we just in a certain lounge in my place, and we just there talking, and smoking cigars and having conversations in a calm manner, and we dress a certain way, you know. And from time to time, I'll do a special club shout out where, you know, we'll explain why is this cigar what it is, and I guess cigar drunk or whatever. And you
Mhm.
know, like, to me, all this is about, for now, I have to do this show in my living room. But once I have my place, or maybe rent a place for that, that's when I take it to the next level. As I told you, one step after the other. Imagine you've been able to do around 200 shows using an iPhone as a camera. Nobody told you something about the quality. But trust me that
Oh no, no,
when
no! Nobody said anything.
the quality changes, everybody's gonna be like, "Whoa,
Of
what happened?"
course, of
You see what I
course,
mean?
of
But
course.
the
You know,
thing is,
When I was in Geneva the other on this weekend, I was looking at. I went to the the area where they sell electronics, and I saw this camera, and I was just like not sure. So I was like, "Ah, let me just wait, and when I get to Lisbon, I'll check with K. Just to get like this nice camera, and as you said, that makes a whole difference. And then you can have like maybe one or two iPhones they're operated and doing the do. But as you said, I agree with you 100%. Like
on that one, you need somebody to control the camera. You
but
really need
that's
somebody.
it's another tweak.
That,
And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure there must be some hub that exists that may be portable. There's got to be
it
something
exists.
that
It
you
does.
know. Yeah.
It's called a switcher. They exist. You even have some that connect directly to YouTube. Uh, but we already have what we need. We just need to have somebody that control that part. That just go from one camera to another one. You see, or you just do it different. You just do it. You start simple. You do it from just one plan in front of the barbecue, and everybody sitting next to you cooking, and that's it. You can start simple the way we are right now. You hear you cooking, people are here around you, and there's the cooking part and there's the talking part. And that's it.
Mm.
You
Hmm.
know, maybe what you would need is maybe we need microphones that we hold microphones, for example, so that when somebody is
Hmm.
talking the thing, they just take the microphone and they talk in the microphone. But
Hmm.
to start, that would be great. And then as you go, you add. And I prefer this approach with live streaming. Is as you go, you add. As you have more people, generates more money. You can add. You can even one day pay somebody to take care of everything, cameras, and you just take care you of being you and etc. And you don't it doesn't matter what happens in the back, and you have that person who's showing you the comments, etc. Like, but all this, it has to be done step by step. When people want to do too much, then they have a show that is yeah, amazing
It's a
quality,
whole
all that,
mess.
they have nothing to say, and it doesn't work. So you really
But
have to find the right balance between,
yeah, it's almost like you got to script it, but without scripting it. Is you just have to structure it in a way that is
yeah.
uh, that is making
Okay.
sense.
Oh, Juju-san.
Juju sound.
Talking
Hey,
about
Juju
jambon de barbecue, bah, jambon de barbecue. Ah,
bon, Juju
Juju-san.
sound. Oui, oui, tu seras là au barbecue, nous espérons.
C'est ça, voilà.
Hmm?
On invite lui, on parle de sa carrière, you know.
No, no. Look, I'm with you, and I agree, and I think that this is exactly the vision is taking Mon NQT to that level where it's really just a vibe and it's us like we do it, when we're on the phone talking and just having Bill
Like,
Maho,
like when we barbecue,
Nelson. Hmm?
and when we barbecue in your house, that's a vibe.
That's the vibe, for
That's
real.
a vibe. We just talk about so many things, and everybody's
Hmm.
there. When we sit in, there's some barbecue, some shisha, and then we just
You can see
talk
Keisha throwing
things.
people who don't know how to swim in the pool and almost drawing themselves.
Oh my God,
On te kiffe
that girl.
aussi, je on te kiffe aussi. No,
Ok, man. Precisas cozinhar.
meu Deus.
Cozinhar.
Nesta hora. Shit.
Às 11.
Shit.
My God. Hello, bom dia, pai. Dia, boy.
Bom dia, Tivoli.
Boa noite, minha princesa.
Pode cozinhar, meu amor. Não, não faz mal.
Não faz
Faz
mal.
barulho no. You see, she's gonna start making noise during the life. It's okay. Pode, meu amor. Queres dizer bom dia? Tá.
Estamos com fome.
Estás com fome?
Com fome, hein? Ok.
Escolinhar. Isso. E estamos com fome.
Estamos com fome.
Okay.
Ok. Bom apetite.
So yeah, we're gonna start cooking. It's gonna be Guinea again in the house. They're gonna start cooking, and you know, when they start cooking, they start screaming.
Well, it comes with the territory.
Je veux m'organiser un événement où j'inviterai Kay ainsi que Boddhi dans un barbecue en plein air avec Aloko et du Michoui. Hey!
No, but the barbecue, if we do this, we gotta have Madame preparing some of these proper Guinean food. It's like,
Oh my God.
the plantains and the whole shebang.
Listen, don't stop me with her. No, I have a YouTube channel. And she has her YouTube channel. And she's such a good cook. I kept telling her, listen, let me just film while you cook. I'll do everything. I'll do the editing. I'll just, you cook something, I just come, I put a camera on, how you call this, when it just films and you take photos every 30 seconds and then you make a movie about it on very fast action. I'll do this. I'll come do some shots. I'll do the edit, put some of my music in there, and then you have some content on your channel. But interestingly, she's not interested in her YouTube channel. She's more into her Instagram. But she had almost 100,000 followers, subscribers on her YouTube channel in less than a year. It just exploded, and then she just abandoned the channel. She never puts nothing in.
Well,
It is what it is.
too bad.
Yeah, because I really like. It was really a venue, and I remember the first time I gave her, because you know all my YouTube channels are in my network. So when I paid her, she was like, "Oh my God, I made that money." Like, yeah, you know, just continue doing content. But yeah, she's not into it. She's not into editing all that stuff. And then I was telling her, listen, I hate editing as well. That's why live streaming is the best thing.
Yeah.
Girls can talk about, you girls can just have girls chat. Like that would be way more popular than what I'm doing. But you can have all the ideas. Me, ideas I have infinite. But then execution is about the people. Some people they're not into it, they're not into it. But I
True.
know for my show, I know that one day I will make my show a daily show. But I will keep coming twice a week and I will have other hosts. It's something that I'm really thinking about doing. And maybe like,
That's even
sometimes
smart.
I cannot be there. Let's say I cannot be there. I can have somebody just come in the channel and stream from their house to my channel just for a week or there's so many things. And then I got hacked. Oh shit.
No, sorry about that.
That's the thing. You have to be careful what you click when it's online.
Yeah.
Always have to be careful what you click. So I'm sure I know what happens. You click on the wrong thing and then.
Il faut répondre à cette question, hein, Papa Kisha.
Yay! Listen.
Je sais quoi vous dire, madame.
I have let me go to YouTube's channel, to Boddhi's channel. Boddhi Satva. Desha vlog. You gotta find a vlog where you I have a vlog where you have my vlog 364 from 9 years ago. Wait. And you have hair. Wait.
Oh my God. No, don't do this. Oh,
Look
Lord,
at this.
mercy.
Look at this.
This
This is.
Oh my God.
Look at you here.
Oh non.
This is an old vlog.
C'est quoi ce problème? On était à Paris
My
chez
house
toi.
This is in
avec,
Paris.
avec Olive et Steph. Oh là là là
Believe
là
it,
là là
that's
là là.
my old apartment,
Ah,
and we are listening. We listening to music.
la Olive
Look,
était
he's
cassée dans le
brother sleeping in the
sofa.
sofa, and look at you. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow, 2013, making a beat in my
Damn.
house. So let
Damn.
me see. I have a vlog with you where we are. So many content with you. Maybe wait. Let me see. Vlog Boddhi's house. Probably I must have. I don't have a vlog in your house. Maybe my. Oh, I know there was a vlog where you were in my house. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Um, there's a vlog where you're in my house. Is what was it? My birthday? Wait, Asha's birthday. Were you cooking on Asha's birthday?
Was that what?
Were you cooking on Asha's birthday?
I think so. Yes, I always do. Gotta be
Wait,
making something.
let me
Ah,
see
n'est-ce pas,
here.
non, la milliardaire? Oui, bien sûr. Vous comprenez
There's a
l'émotion du style. C'est
there's a
ça.
vlog where you cooking. No, it's not this one. Maybe. No, this one you were on
This
that
one you
birthday.
at the house. Oh man, my mother got to be in this vlog, right? The one with you and Nelson and Asha.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh,
This one you were DJing.
I was
Maybe her 2-year-old birthday. Maybe on this one you're cooking. There you go.
mm,
But listen, this is a whole show. You see what I mean? Like with the kids in the
yeah.
back, and I mean, listen, my channel is full of content. Like I have so many vlogs and I have so many content. You go to my channel and you watch my vlogs and you will see probably one of them where we're chilling in Bud's house
Mm,
and he's cooking.
yeah, man.
He's a master chef.
Yeah, not too bad. I can put down
I
properly.
know how to you.
Mhm.
Général, il va mieux. Général Body.
Vraiment. Vraiment. No, man,
Let
you
me see
know.
some likes because these people are
Yeah, 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 yeah. True that.
sorry. Everybody put their like. Okay.
No, en tout cas, c'est vrai. You hit the nail on the head, man. I think that, yeah, you know, and if you recall, as far back as I remember when you tell me you need to bring MQT to YouTube, it's the
Yeah.
only show that has been, you know, as far as if you compare it to Quarantine Rules, which is very natural to me, MQT on YouTube, I've always had this weird. I don't know how to, you know, it's like I'm still. I'll get my groove, and then I'll lose it, you know. And then I'll get it, and so I'm
And
still
it's, and
figuring
it's
it
so
out. At this stage.
interesting because when you come to Club Shada, you don't have all these problems.
No, I don't.
So it's something about maybe the pressure that you put on yourself to do a good show when people are just waiting for you to be natural. I mean, me,
I,
I'm just
I
myself.
guess,
I
yeah,
don't
maybe. You know, it's, you know, when
just
again,
I want to talk about something. Like you remember one day you were frustrated about all those DJs in the industry, and you made a 5 minute video on Instagram. That would have been an amazing 1 hour MQT. Well, let me tell you something, you motherfuckers, and bah.
true.
It's a lot of my shows. They stems from a conversation with you, a conversation with MJ, a conversation with one of my cousins, a conversation with my mom, sometimes a conversation with my wife, my best friend. Sometimes I'm gonna have a conversation with
Yeah,
somebody.
no, same here, same here.
Great, that's a great thing to talk about in the show. And then 2 days after, I just took some notes of the things I want to talk about, and there I go. And then
Yeah,
the interaction with the chat makes the rest.
The thing is that if I talk on Instagram, I'm much more
Mhm.
natural than when I'm actually on YouTube because the interaction is more dynamic, right? Interestingly enough, and I think that YouTube has always there's a bit of sense of pressure, which I don't have anymore. I think that
Yeah,
at
you
this point
don't.
now
You don't.
I'm more cool, but
Yeah.
it's just now not being so um, how do you call this, disconnected from you know putting into action and motion the whole all these things, which is consistency, but again that is very much depending on my traveling and stuff. But I have to organize. It's just organizing stuff.
Listen, StreamYard is such an easy program
Yeah, you can shoot from anywhere. I know it's a fucked
that
up excuse. It's another excuse that I just
you know,
use.
like, come on, like you're not like me. Me, I need to take uh, a tripod, the camera, like I need a half a suitcase just for the material to keep my quality. You need an
Yeah, but
iPhone
that's the thing though.
and a
That's the
laptop
thing. But that's the thing.
and Wi-Fi.
You want to make sure that, but that's exactly to my point. I want to take it. I want to take this whole thing to that level of quality, which is where I think the issue was that I'm having now. That I think I've been
Mhm.
doing this again for 2 years. I feel
Yeah,
like okay, now I need this fucking camera. I really need to invest in this thing and get that because I know it's frustrating me to not have the quality that I want
hmm
and I know I can get. Is one thing that I have to really, you know, say it has been frustrating because, but at the same time, I was like, okay, I want to see how much of this shows can finance this investment because I was like, okay, if this
yeah.
is this is the business I'm investing in, I need that business to be generating money in order for me, and then from that investing. But then it's not generating necessarily just yet, since we're still, 2 years is nothing. As you just said, some people make between
I mean,
5, 15 years. So
it's not that 2 years is nothing. It's just that if you take your 2 years of content,
mm.
you have 200 episodes of DJ stuff that cannot generate
And
because
46 of
and
conversations. Yeah.
only so you don't. It's not like me. My show is generating money, and it grew my YouTube channel just because everything is monetized on my channel. I don't,
hmm
I don't, I don't have, I don't play stuff that is not monetizable on my channel. So I only
hmm
pay my own music and all my shows. They have publicity stuff. So next stop is sponsors. But another thing about sponsors, a big mistake small people do, small music videos, small channels, even small televisions they do. When they think sponsors, they think Coca-Cola.
hmm
When
Like you
in
said.
reality, you know, somebody who has a very, very, very small brand and would love to sponsor a show, but they're like, oh, I don't have money for these big shows because I know that it's like 3,000 per second, et cetera, et cetera. If you go and you tell them, hey, listen, 200 to one episode, they're going to be like, wow, that's amazing.
True.
Yeah,
True.
listen. And I'm going to have these metric. And if you're interested, boom. So now if you have one quarantine groove per week, one Monday quality talk per week. So that's two shows. And you can have very small sponsors, very small brands that give you 200.
Exactly.
That's 400.
Exactly.
That's 1,006 for a month. There you go. When
Absolutely.
pay,
No, we are with the conversation, and yeah, it's just a
oh,
matter. But
it's
remember, and
always
remember, package that whole offer, right? We did that whole packaging where it was, we had like this pricing stuff. But yeah,
yeah.
it's always
It's
finding the
not enough
person because,
time
as you
to say
said, we need the.
it's a job. Listen,
It is
at
a
the end,
job. Merci beaucoup.
we are content creators, we are content owners, we are business people. But listen, me, I'm not somebody that I'm not interested in going and sending email to people. That's not something I rather give somebody 20% of the money I'm gonna make and tell them, listen, try to get me 300 per show, or try to get Yeah, let's sell a show for 300 and sell maybe a whole month for 1,005. I'll give you 20% of the money that I'm gonna make. So if you can send me a whole month, I take 1,002. You take 300, and I have my whole month of or 2 weeks of sponsors, and that's enough. And if that person, if it's a student, somebody, they get 300, they're happy. Like it's money. They're gonna do whatever they want with it. And me, I'm gonna use that money just to promote the show, to
Yeah,
to to
yeah,
like,
totally,
and
totally. No, it's absolument ça.
maybe sometimes it's you know, I remember when we met. I remember we met that girl. Um, it was when